How many times in a day do you come across a post that offends you on Facebook? Facebook is prone to hate speech and bullying, while it's another platform, Instagram, specializes in violence, nudity, and sexual activity. Yes, Facebook's artificial intelligence-based programs sift through the contents to identify toxic content and block them. But AI systems learn things through experience. Unless they have already faced a suspicious post, they wouldn't be able to respond to the flagged content. A good 90% is taken care of by AI, but the rest gets flagged for human intervention. Facebook has tried to keep this a secret and never spoken about it openly. It's because Facebook wants to intentionally keep a distance from the most toxic part of its business. In today's video, I explain how Facebook indirectly employs thousands of people to do its dirty work. Facebook has been facing legal suits and stringent actions by the governments due to the variety of hateful content and misinformation that flows through the platform. This all started with nudity, which was the biggest problem when Facebook was started in 2007. Facebook was ordered by a US court to take posts with nudity in less than 24 hours. They struggled to get this done through AI alone. They have hired nearly 15,000 people through various global corporations to do this dirty work for them. Accenture employs more than one-third of this and gets $500 million yearly for this work. Companies outsource their jobs for majorly three reasons. Firstly, outsourcing is cheaper. Secondly, there are tax and regulatory benefits. And lastly, there is a flexibility of scaling up or down as required. For Facebook, it is about passing on the responsibility of moderation. They are always chased by governments about the contents on their site, and they simply get rid of the blame by contracting this to companies like Accenture. This work is easier said than done for Accenture. Thousands of people work round the clock in 8-hour shifts to go through the contents and prevent the toxic ones from going online. The contents include images, videos, and messages about suicides, killings, and sexual acts. They look at gruesome images of war, images of dead bodies, people dying in accidents, and videos of animal torture. Every employee reviews 500 to 700 posts in one shift. That is, under 30 seconds per post. Within that short span of time, the moderator must determine whether a post violates the community standards. Then, he must select the correct reason why it violates the standards. Facebook picks a sample of the moderated posts and then audits them. I hope you can relate to the psychological toll on the people that work with these contents every day. They inevitably start experiencing depression, anxiety, and paranoia. They cope with this by cracking dirty jokes about committing suicide and smoke marijuana during breaks. Facebook employees are showered with lavish perks. A median Facebook employee makes around $240,000 per year, while a moderator makes only $28,000. The work culture is also starkly different. Here, even the employees' bathroom breaks are micromanaged, their output is constantly reviewed, and they get an accuracy score. Accuracy in this case means that when Facebook audits a subset of contractors' decisions, its full-time employees also agree with the contractors. If they flag the content wrongly more than 5% of the time, they get fired. The problem is that what is right or wrong is not fixed, and Facebook keeps changing its stance, creating a lot of confusion for the people. Take this example. If someone posts, autistic people should be sterilized, while it seems offensive, it will stay because autism is not a protected characteristic like the way race and gender are, and so it doesn't violate the policy. On the other hand, posts like men should be sterilized would be taken down. There is another aspect that is usually ignored. The moderators, when exposed to this toxic content, having controversial views, start embracing them and consider them to be true over time. Some start believing that Earth is flat, and some start thinking that cow urine could cure cancer. Cognizant is another global company that was doing this job for Facebook, but they decided to quit this field after the complaints of low pay and mental problems faced by its employees. Most people don't think that there are human beings doing this work, and it is of course by design. Facebook would rather talk about its advancements in artificial intelligence and dangle the prospect that its reliance on human moderators will decline over time. But given the limits of the technology, that appears far away. In the meantime, the call center model of content moderation is taking an ugly toll on many of its workers. They are performing a critical function of modern civil society while being paid less than half as much as many others who work on the front lines. They do the work as long as they can, and when they leave, an NDA ensures that they retreat even further into the shadows. Did you like this video? Please leave a comment. Also, please consider subscribing to my channel.